Let's see how close I can get. Whew. There's nobody here. Probably for the obvious reason. The waterfalls continue as you carry on upstream. All these lovely cascades just carry on up the river.
Of one another, never thinking just for 1 second she would take a different attraction. We don't want them, we don't want them, we don't want them, oh no. We don't want them.
This lush, green part of the south coast is littered with isolated turf huts, elf churches, lonely farmsteads and dinky little chapels. Grandeur finally arrives in the form of the blown-out hulk of Eyjafjallajökull, the volcano that erupted in 2010 and disrupted European flights.
Next is Seljalandsfoss, which has got even more tourists.
So what's the point of breaking my sweet heart?
The kooky thing that draws people to these wispy falls is the fact that one can walk right behind it, getting completely sprayed in the process, but offering rather unique views to the waterfall itself.
So you better hush and walk away. We don't want them, we don't want them, we don't want them, oh no.
Not too far away is Gljúfrabúi Falls, hidden by itself in its own tiny secret canyon.
I can't go on without you. I can't go on without you, oh love. Can't go on.
I then headed out into the depths of the Þórsárgljúfur Valley in view of the rumbling Hekla volcano.
Can't go on. Won't go on living on without you.
Having an absolute nightmare trying to get to this little tiny valley called Gjáin or Gjáin or something. So I started driving down and it said, you need to have a 4x4. I don't have a 4x4. So I'm going to see if I can go sort of around the back and see if there's any paths that lead up into it.
For your sweetheart. Hide away the shade.
So, God, it's windy. I'm not going to be able to get there in my car because it's the other end of the track says 4x4 as well. However, I've noticed a couple of cars here parked on the side of the road, and I saw in the distance a farm which has got like a campsite and stuff. So I thought, well, maybe I can go and ask them if there's a path. And driving down to the farm, I see at the other end of the road signing to this little valley. So what I'm going to do, I'm trying to suck it up and walk. Because according to Google Maps, if I were driving, it's only 3.7 kilometres away. Ergo, it's 3.7 kilometres away, which takes me about, I don't know, 45-minute walk along the road. So hopefully I'll get to this little valley. This will be my last thing to do before I go and finally relax in a hot spring. So fingers crossed.
Nothing hurts like a woman can. Can't go on without you.
Bizarre little place. It's like it's been created artificially for us to enjoy.
Can't go on without you.
So in this little village of Fludir, I'm going to try and have my first hot dip in what is the oldest swimming pool in Iceland from 1908. This is an interesting valley as well because it's full of greenhouses. This is actually the warmest part of Iceland. Not that that's saying much, And in this village tomorrow there's a farmer's market which we'd hopefully I'm going to have a look at. But first I'm going to soak myself royally in the geothermal pool. So that was one of the most relaxing and surreal experiences I've ever had. Sitting inside a hot lagoon with geysers bubbling around me. That's the only way to end your day. With a lagoon, bubbling geysers and a beer.